guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing this purple and green clown type of thing. This year I really want to focus on very easy Halloween looks, ones that you can throw together that day. Maybe just do your face and throw on like a black or white shirt. So I hope you enjoy, especially since if someone's having a Halloween party, it's probably going to be last minute. So let's get started. So first I'm going to work on my, I'm going to work on my complexion. And okay, so I'm going to start with my complexion today, and I'm going to go in with my Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Primer from Colourpop. I'm going in with a matte foundation, so I want to use a primer that's more dewy. All right. I heard that they canceled Halloween for kids this year, which is really sad. I used to look forward to Halloween when I was a kid. You know, that free candy and everything. I mean, I understand why they did it. It doesn't make it any less sad. Especially if this was the kid's first Halloween going trick-or-treating. Yeah. Technically, you can have like a trick-or-treating party out of your house and invite people over that you know don't have COVID, and then put a bunch of candy everywhere and they have to go when they, you know. For foundation today, I'm going to go in with the Super Stay from Maybelline in the shade 102 Fair Porcelain, because I don't want to be like ultra dewy today. This foundation is thick. But yeah, I want to keep it more on the matte side. Well, matte for me, because I'm going to add a little bit of dew, but like no highlight or anything like that. Okay. Since this foundation is so thick, I'm going to go in with it a little at a time. I'm going to do one cheek at a time too. Okay, one thing is for sure, I don't like this foundation. The way it looks on my skin looks so dry. Like, holy shit. And my skin's been doing better recently, so I don't know. This is helping a little bit. And by a little bit, I don't mean much. Yeah, I think this is the worst my skin's ever looked with foundation on, and that's saying something, because my skin used to be so dry. Me putting foundation on was a chore and a half. Yeah, I don't like this at all. Like, I'm pretty sure you can see where the foundation doesn't even want to go onto my face and it's sticking to my dry patches. This is really bad. No, this is so bad. This is so bad. Okay, my skin's reacting really bad to this foundation. So I'm like done. I'm going to add a little bit of my Pro Glow from L'Oreal. This stuff never steers me wrong. put that on my nose and my forehead because those are the driest parts of my face. Well, that and right over here. So it's like my T-zone. So I'm gonna put this on my face. Like even this isn't looking good because of the Superstay. So I don't know. I just don't like it. And you guys know I love Maybelline stuff. Like I want to, like their powders. I don't know. This stuff just does not agree with my face, which is fine. Like whatever. I just won't use it anymore. All right, I'm going to go in with concealer. I'm going to go in with my Fit Me one from Maybelline. Actually, no, I'm going to go in with the Pretty Fresh from Colourpop. And I'm just going to put a little bit because my face looks dry enough as it is. I don't want to use a matte concealer, so... Like, when my skin used to be, like, it still is really dry, but, like, when my skin used to be, like, the flakiest it's ever been and mixed in with my oil, my face used to look, like, cakey and, like, my foundation stuck to my dry patches. And I used to go out like that, obviously, because I would do things to make it look better, but I wouldn't go out with my face looking like this. So today is basically me focusing on my eyes because, yeah. But I have been noticing lately that things I used to use before, I can't use anymore. Like, my skin just does not agree with it, and, yeah. I just went in and set my under eyes with the Fit Me Loose powder in the shade Fair. Now I'm going to set my face with the Fit Me Matte and Poreless from Maybelline, which, as you guys know, is one of my absolute favorites. Okay, so for my contour, I'm going to be going in with, let's see. No, I'm going to go in with Bad Habit from Makeupgeek. And I'm just doing a very little bit, like right over here, just to chisel myself out. Like, usually I would bring my contour in further, but for today, obviously, I'm not going to do that. And I'm just going to take the smallest bit and put it on my forehead. There, that's it. That's all the contouring I'm going to do because I don't want it too dark. I'm missing a little bit on this side. All right. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with blush. I'm going to go in with this one from Kylie in the shade Baddie on the Block because I want to be like a little pink. It. And then now I'm going to do my eyes. So I'm going to use the James Charles palette for today's look because I think that the James Charles palette is the best palette if you're trying to do something for Halloween. Like, I'm going to be using these two today and these two. And then I'm going to go in with the gold on my lid. So I'm probably going to go in with this one or this one. But the fact that it has blues, reds, purples, I can do so many different Halloween looks with this. I can do Pennywise if I used these two. I can do the Joker. I can do Mavis even though I probably use Jack and Hill palette for that, but I could by just sticking in the warmer neutral, like right over here in the warmer neutral category. So yeah, I can even do Violet from Willy Wonka by using this palette. So I think this is a great palette if you want to go in and do some Halloween looks. Okay, so I'm going to use my behind the scenes eyeshadow primer from Lorac. Okay, so I primed my eyes with the behind the scenes eyeshadow primer from Lorac, and I set it with the Fit Me Loose powder. And now I'm going to go in with a brush from Morphe, and it's the one that came in their eye collection. So I'm going to go in with this angled one, and I'm going to do my brows. So I'm going to mix the light green in the James Charles palette and the dark green together, and I'm going to do my brows. Okay, so green brow. Now I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to make my other brow purple. Use a mixture of the darker purple and the lighter purple for this brow. Taking the lighter purple now to flick it through the front of my brows. Just like that. And I'm just going to fix the green brow now. With just the lighter green. And I'm going to do the same thing and flick it through the front of my brow. Just like that. So I have one purple brow and one green brow. And then I'm just gonna take, ooh, shit. I'm just gonna take my, the spoolie from my Goof Proof and just go through my brow. There. Okay, so I'm going to take, this brush from Morphe. I'm just gonna go use this whole thing, and I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna do my green eye first. So first, I'm gonna take the lightest green from the James Charles palette, and then go in with this. And then I'm gonna go in with the same brush and just tap it in the darker green. And just use a little bit of that just to deepen the color, just a little bit, but not too much because I still want it to be bright. And then, yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with the same brush. Very minimal brushes today, so. And I'm going to go in with the lightest purple first. So I posted a picture on my Instagram last year of a Beetlejuice look. Do you guys want me to film that for you? Because if you do, I will. Leave it in the comments down below. Again, a little bit of the purple just to deepen this a little bit, not too much. Just like that. Now I'm going to just take my finger and I'm going to mix the two golds I showed you in the beginning. This one and this one to create the gold that I want. So first I'm going to go in with the lighter gold on my finger. The mattes in this palette are great, but some of the shimmers aren't. Like the first gold that I'm using, the bigger gold, it's okay. And he said to use a primer, and that's what I'm using. I'm using an eyeshadow primer, and it's like, all right. Or like MAC Paint Pot. I don't own that, but maybe it'll be better with that under it. I don't know. But why would you make a palette that only works with like one primer underneath it? Do you know? And I do use the mattes a lot. The mattes are good. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the second gold. Just like that. This one's better. It could just be that one gold. All right, now I'm gonna go in with my lower lash line. So I'm gonna take the fluffier brush from the Morphe eye palette or collection, and I'm gonna go in with the light green first. Oh, I just hit pan. Oh no. Okay, and now I'm gonna take a little bit of the dark green and put it on the outer corner, just a little bit. Yeah, just like that. All right. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the purple. So the lightest purple first. And then the darker purple on the outer corner. Just like that. Okay. Yeah. And now I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to flip this out a little bit. So I need more of the light purple because it wasn't as pigmented as I wanted it to be. Okay, just like that. All right. And now I'm going to do the accents with the eyeliner. So I'm going to take I'm going to take my Eye Studio from Maybelline and my liner brush it's from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm going to draw with this. So I'm going to start with over my eyebrow, and I'm just going to go up. Just like that. And then I'm going to go in and then like out. Just like that. See? Points. I'm gonna fill it in with a liquid liner. I'm just putting it down with this. So this eye, I'm gonna do it underneath, and I'm going to start from over here. Okay, so if you're going to a Halloween party, you're gonna want to set this with black shadow. Just saying. If not, it will run. Even though technically you could use face paint, but I mean, you know. So I'm gonna put some white eyeliner on my waterline, the Jumbo Stick from Milk. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Just like that. And now I'm going to set it, obviously, with some black shadow. You can go in with the one in the James Charles palette, even though it's not the blackest black ever. It's called Spooky, and I'm just gonna take a flatter brush. So I'm gonna take this one from the Urban Decay Naked palette, and I'm just gonna take some black on here and then just pat it over. Actually, I'm gonna do this part for. All right, so this one's matte, this one's not. And now I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay. Now I'm going to take a pencil brush and I'm gonna take, this shadow from the James Charles palette. And I'm going to stamp a dot right here. Just like that. Just like that. And then if you want to just lighten it a little bit, take the lighter one. It's like a tan color. Pop that on top. Okay. Now I'm gonna do my mouth. Actually, I'm gonna put some mascara on first. I'm gonna take the Voluminous from L'Oreal. Just put that on my lashes. Okay, now I forgot to do my nose, so I'm gonna do my nose, and I'm gonna take my line stiletto and just draw a nose. and I'm going to take the NYC liner one more time and fill this in. There, I have a nose. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry a little bit. Then I'm going to put black on top. And then I'm going to put a little bit of a white highlight on the side of it. And I'm going to use a lash primer on my lower lashes and just turn them white. I'm not going to put any mascara on top of it. This is the Voluminous one from L'Oreal. And then this is a mini because I don't remember where I got it. I think I got it in an Ipsy bag. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit and I'm gonna add more white because I want my lower lashes like really white. All right, now while that first layer dries, I'm gonna add black to my nose. Of the lash primer to my lashes to make them really white. Okay, so as you can see, they're white, but that's what I wanted, you know? All right. I'm gonna move on to my lips now. So I'm gonna take the same brush I used for my brows, and I'm gonna go into Spooky, which is the black shade. I'm gonna draw my mouth. Okay, now that that's basically dry, sorry, not the brush back. Oh, I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm gonna take Spooky, which is the black shade. that gold. So I'm going to take 2 shades. One from the Jaclyn Hill palette and one from the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. So first I'm going to take Queen from the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is a good gold. See? Great gold. I'm going to go in with the Hikari Cream Pigment. It looks like this. It's in the shade Shine. And I'm going to put that over where I put Queen. Make it really gold. I'm actually going to take some of this pigment and put it on my eyes because it's pretty. Yeah, I should have just used this. I don't know why I didn't. All right. Okay, I'm going to show you how I would style my hair for this makeup look. If you're not interested, you can just fast forward through this part of the video. So I'm gonna do pigtails. High-ass pigtails. Okay, so now I'm going to set my face with the Wet n Wild 3-in-1 Cucumber Water because if you want this shit to last, you need to set it. That's just that. Love it. All right. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this really easy Halloween clown tutorial. Still don't know what I'm going to call this yet, but you know. And I think you'll look really cool like this. Put on, put some bows in your hair or put a bow around your neck. And, what else? Wear like a cool shirt. Not like a t-shirt like I'm wearing. No, that's boring. But you can wear a bodysuit and some like leather pants. That would look cute. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you.